Hey there, comic fans. This is Comicfan with another Humble Haul. In this episode, I actually got an unboxing, not just any unboxing, CGC unboxing. Came in last night at work, found the package, and I knew exactly what it was as soon as I saw the box. Just quick couple of words before we do this unboxing. This was not an easy decision for me to make. This whole CGC stuff, I have some reserved feelings for. Being the guy that doesn't normally slab books, I do buy a couple here and there. Slabbing my own personal collection has some mixed feelings. Obviously, I've been collecting for probably over 30 years, and to take something out of my personal collection that was the sole purpose of just collecting and keeping it, and to stick it in some slabs of plastic, never to be read again, I have some reservations about it. I read something from Bub's Comics yesterday saying that once you slab a book, it is no longer a book. It becomes somewhat of a trading card, to say the least. I feel sort of that way along those lines. I have read the books, but I see what he means by showing that this is something that's somewhat of a standard collectible rather than something of your own personal collection. You can no longer touch it. Sure, you can feel it. It's somewhat tangible, but you don't have access to that book anymore. Just really quick, we have one person in the chat right now. It is Four-way flashers. Yes, sir. It is it's a token. Yeah, I see what you mean. But you do have that curiosity of what grades are going to be on certain things, and that's where I was at. Come to a crossroads in my collecting where, yes, I'd like to know what other people think of my books, although I do have my reserved grades for some stuff. You kind of want somebody else's opinion, and whose other opinion other than CGC, right? Inside jokes, four-way, I don't remember. It's pretty early in the morning for me. I normally go back to sleep around this time. So inside jokes are not going to be part of my witty banter at this time. Sorry. You know what am I messing around for? Let's go see some books, huh? Oh, this is I know how this goes. This could be the what do they call it? Is it the feeling of victory or the agony of defeat? Yeah, that's what I'm feeling right now. I don't have any tape over the grades, and I don't normally do this. I haven't done this before. So if the books are the wrong way around, or I have my thumb over the wrong part, well, that's part of the game, isn't it? We all take a gamble on this when we CGC books. This is going to be probably a pretty short video, unless I decide to banter on. I submitted only 7 books and this stuff gets really pricey. It's not easy to come up with the funds with your first submission, and then you sell something, and then you have money for the next submission. I actually already have my next submission in, and I did have to sell something to come up with those funds to grade the next batch. It's not so much of an addiction. I can quit any time. That's what they all say, right? All the addicts say I could quit any time. But no, this is it is somewhat of an addiction. So let's I'll cover both corners. How about that? Oh, good. I pulled it the right way. What is this? Oh, we're starting off with the heavy hitter. Should I just put this one back? A four-way, since you're the only person in the chat, you get to decide if I put this back, because this is supposed to be like the grand finale. So do we rip it off like a Band-Aid, or do we just show the goods? Come on, Eric, do it last. Thank you. Oh my God, I feel so good because I did not want to reveal that one right away. That would have just If it was something bad, it would have deflated me. So thank you. We're going to go with the last one in the stack. Excuse me, guys. This is not an easy thing. CGC packs these really tight. And I think I packed it even tighter because I moved some of the bubble wrap. So give me a moment. I did all the prepping and cutting and whatnot. Oh my God. Okay, here we go. All right. What's this one? Oh, this is much easier. Okay. This is my, oh, darn it. I covered up the wrong, there it is. It's got to be up. It's got to be a 0.6, right? Here we go. A 9.6. Not bad at all. This is my Super Friends number 7. First appearance of Zan and Jaina. Now, this was one of those things. This was one of those books. I can't guarantee that all of these are going to be 9.8s. In fact, none of them are going to be 9.8s. And I will be floored if any of them are. In fact, if anything was a candidate, I thought this was it. Another thing before we go a little bit further than this, I want to give a big props and a thank you to Rocket Comics. Scott from Rocket Comics did the cleaning and pressing and the submission of these books, and pretty much took all my worries away except for the anticipation of waiting for these books. So thank you so much. I did not trust myself to do any of the prep work for this stuff. I'm terrible at it. So that's why I gave it to what I consider a professional. I've worked with, so no one but him to do that. So there you go. Wow, that's probably my only high grade stuff. We'll see. All right. Hey, Tylox the Mighty. Let me tell you, Tylox the Mighty, if I remember correctly, you were in the scene quite a few years ago, and then you vanished. What happened to you? Let's put it in the chat. Nice to have you back. All right. So, Tylox, you didn't miss anything. That was my first book. All right. Here we go. Another one. Okay. Let's see it. Let's hope I do it right here. All right. What have we got here? Oh, my G.I. Joe number 1. Sorry to see this in plastic and slabbed. It's one of those books that I wish I hadn't done this, but let's get this. Let's get this done. No. This hurts me. All right, there we go. Boom, wrap it. Oh, the wrong corner. Reverse angle in the camera happens every time. All right, there we go. Boom. Oh, an 8.5. Well, that sucks. That is the gamble you take, my friends. I wonder what I did to this. An 8.5. Oh, well. G.I. Joe. He's a real American hero, isn't he? I don't feel like so much the hero. That's okay. I'll hang my head in shame later. Okay, so I got 5 more books to go. This was a very small submission. Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess I could guess the grade on that. Sure. Four Ways Flasher says, before you reveal, guess the grade. Sure. Like I'm CGC. All right. But a lot of this stuff, I don't even remember what I submitted. It's been so long. All right, here's the next one. Oh, now this one, I know this one is not high grade. I would guess that this is probably a 7 point something of some sorts. Yeah, Tylox the Mighty deleted that channel. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Okay. All right. All right, cool. Oh, awesome. Tylox the Mighty. He's doing vocals in a death metal band for a few years. Awesome. And now he's back to collecting comics and records. Awesome. I'd love to see some of that. And yet, yeah, you do have a new channel now. I know, because you just subscribed to me, and I believe I think I subscribed back to you. And if not, I will remind myself to do that. Okay, so I think this is a 7 point something. Guessing the grades, it's just, that's going to deflate me if it's anything less, right? All right, so let's go. Rip it off like a Band-Aid. Oh, wrong one again. I know. Just messing with you guys. Okay, an 8.0. That's respectable. All right, I undergraded it because I wanted to. I didn't want to exceed my expectations, so I'm pretty happy with that. An 8.0 is decent. So yes, Alex the Mighty has a new channel. I wanted to distract from me and put the attention on somebody else, even though I know it's my kind of show, right? 4 more books, three more books. 3 more books? Wow, 6 books. Okay, I thought this was 7. It's 3. 3 more books. Oh no, it's 4. You began to sweat there. I know this one had a spine tick or 2, so I don't expect anything great from this one. My Nova number 1. Okay. Okay, this is the one. Yes, an 8 is very decent. It's kind of hard to highlight the chat when both your hands are on the book. Yeah, okay, there we go. There we go. They got the right one on this time. Yes, yes, a Nova number 1. This is a book that I got quite a while ago. Wasn't ever intending on slabbing it, but okay, let's go. A 9.6. A 9.6 for a book of this caliber. Oh, wow. Very nice. A 9.6. Okay. Like I said, I didn't think any of these were going to be high grade or get a 9.8. This is my first time in this rodeo. So, yeah, I share your excitement and you share mine. Okay. Nothing too embarrassing right now, right? Like I said, these were from my personal collection, and none of this was really intended to be graded. None of these are from. I'm not the original buyer of these books, mind you. These are all books that I acquired during my collecting, or at least so far, none of these are from off the rack that I bought as a kid. I think it'd have to have been pretty young, probably in diapers to to get some of these. Okay, here we go. Oh, now this is interesting, and I don't know in the description, but this is a double cover, and this is the reason why I had it graded, because it's a double cover. So I hope it shows in the description that it's a double cover, because that would be really upsetting, and I'm going to have some words with CGC. So let's see. Yes, there we go. This one bothers me a little bit because if it's not high grade, it's still a double cover, right? Okay, here we go. There we go. A 9.6. Not bad. Okay, it does say that it's a double cover. A 9.6 on the first cover and a 9.6 on the interior. So not bad. I'm pretty happy with that. This is a really great Dave Stevens cover. And this was a book, well, we always think that they're going to be high grade. You know what? The bottom corner has a little bit of fraying. I don't think you'll catch it on the camera. But if that's what's made a 9.6, that's really great. Wow. 9.6 is not a bad, this is not a bad submission so far, is it? I'm pretty excited. Wow. All right. 2 more books. I'm so excited I have someone to share this with. I don't think I could really contain myself. I'd be blushing and be calling the wife, but it's not the same. So thank you for and thank you for Dialogues. And that third mystery viewer, it was probably me. Probably, yeah. So thank you for sharing this with me. I'm really excited. I don't normally do this. All right, here we go. Oh, Spider-Man #1. One of my favorite covers. I tell you, there's not much to it, but this is one of these books that grabbed me as a kid. And I don't think that this is one of my higher grade books. Hey, Evan Reed, late to the party, but you guys, I still got 2 books left. Thank you for joining. Oh, it's you. You're the mystery viewer? Jeez. All right. I'll take it. Evan is a friend of mine from Newfoundland, and he's accustomed to me and Four-Way giving him a bunch of, giving him, what's the word, the PG word for it? Just giving him a lot of flack for just being one of our friends. He's kind of our comic relief. But anyway, yes, okay, the right hand, there we go. This will probably not be high grade, but since it's one of my favorite books, I thought I'd just get it slapped. Okay, there we go. Oh, all right. Like I said, no 9.8s yet, and I don't think this is official. There will be no 9.8s in this stack. But to come through a healthy stack of 9.6s, it's a relief. It really is a relief. You know, because when you get 9.8s, then there's that added pressure. Get a 9.9, and there's definitely that added pressure. Now it's like, oh, geez, you can't sell it for 9.8 prices. That's if you were to sell them. But 9.6s, they take a little bit off the heart. So, wow. So we review this really quick for Evan. Let me show you what we missed, because I'm down to my last book, and that's the hard one to for me to recollect the grade. So okay, really quick. I came across my Super Friends first appearance is Anna Jane. That's 9.6. Got that. My G.I. Joe, which is something, this is the one that was a heartbreaker because the type of paper it had, the Baxter paper, I thought it was really going to preserve really well. This was the one that actually hurt. This is an 8.5, which I thought was going to be a higher grade, to tell you the truth. Very interesting to find that out. That's the one letdown of the whole thing. I think the only letdown I could have, okay, hold on. GPAP is in the building, so I'll go and rewind really quick. I'm down to my last book, GPAP. So hey now, I'm down to my last book, and it's the big finales. But I'll show you what I got. Super Friends #7 and a 9.6. Not bad. Like I said, I was just discussing this book. This is the book that hurt me. My G.I. Joe #1. 8.5. Okay, I gotta have at least one dud in the whole thing, but an 8.5 is not the worst. Probably just crack it open and reread it and put it back in my collection. What was the turnaround time? Yeah, I can't remember where I submitted it, and that I'm not having a senior moment. I just generally don't remember when I submitted it. I'd like to say that I submitted them somewhere earlier in the year. If I went and looked for the receipt, and I didn't find it. I couldn't even remember. So earlier in the year, I'm going to say March, April. Yeah, probably April. So if we do the math, I don't know. Do the math, guys. I'm terrible at math. Math is what? April is the 4th month, and here we are in the... No way. There's no way it took 3 months. It was a long time. I like your measurement of time, Four-Way. It was a long time. Okay. GPAP, this was the other book. Right there. 194. 8.0. That's my lowest grade, to tell you the truth. That's my lowest grade. So I'm okay with that, because I was not expecting that to come back to some kind of 9.8. Man Called Nova #1, 9.6. Not bad. Evan, you want everything. You can't have everything. Okay. More importantly, you can't have everything of mine. Okay. This was something that was very interesting because this was my double cover GPAP. 9.6 on the exterior, and then on the first cover, and a 9.6 on the interior cover. And I think you walked in on us when I was presenting this one. Spider-Man #1, 9.6. Good. So that will solidify that there are no 9.8s in this stack. All right. Yeah, boy. Here it is, the big heavy hitter. This was my finale. Oh, shoot. I think I just saw the grade myself. I think it said 6.5, and this is the grade I think I gave it, a 6.5. It was it's a nice copy. So I'm going to go with the 6.5. Shall we go with 6.5? You guys can't see the details on this, but you guys throw in a number. Throw in a number before I go and reveal this. Yes, indeed, Evan. Hot damn. Yes. Throw in a number, guys. Come on. What do we got? I want everybody's opinion. You guys can't even see the book, but let's just throw it out there. I'm not going to raffle anything off. GPAP says 7.5. I think you're full of it. Evan says 7. Okay. 4 ways is going a little low. All right, 6. All right. And Tylox says 7. Wow. I really respect your opinions, but I don't think that we'll see. Okay, a backstory on my way back when. Let's see, back in high school, I think I was able to get this raw for $100, and it was in an LCS that was a little too far away from me for way too long. And back then, I did not have $100. I wish I had it back then. This one, I bought for $300. Yes, way back when. This was quite a few years ago. I would have to say probably about 5 years ago. I bought this for $300 with some trade money, but actual out of pocket, $300. I know I paid more than that. All right, we ready? We ready, right? Okay, let's rip this off. Right, okay, that's the right finger. All right. Oh no, you guys all overbid on that. You guys were wrong. Thank you for the support. 5.5. I'm happy with a 5.5. It's all right with me. What makes it a 5.5? I have no idea. A 5.5 is nothing. Is nothing to nothing to get upset about. Believe me. But I think that's so funny. Gee, Pat. That's not a terrible book. Yes, I know. That's exactly what's going in my mind for a way. The sad Price is Right music. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, but here's what is very relieving to me. None of these are restored. None of these have any bad labels on them. They're all good. Yes, this, okay, if we're going to put a monetary value on this, Evan, or Tylox, this book is still worth a lot. It's worth a lot to me because of the story behind it for me to get it. But monetarily, money-wise, yeah, it's still worth a lot of money. Okay, square-bound books are not easily. They're not a book that's going to always be in high grade. You know what I would really like to get the grader's notes on this, and we'll see about that. But yes, this is the first appearance of the new X-Men. all these guys except for that little guy right there. We all know what that's all about. Second full appearance of Wolverine. It's nice to have an actual label on there that says that. Of course, I've been saying it all along, yes, but a 5.5. That is now officially the lowest grade book in this batch of books. I can tell you that I am now anxiously awaiting the next shipment of books. I believe it's roughly about 27 books, and I still have a couple more months for that. So now that I have the cherry pot, my CGC first submission is now officially done. And I am no longer a CGC version. My collection, part of my collection is officially graded. Now, where we go from here, I don't know. Those 9.6s are nice, so I'm fine with those. Yes, there we go. Books with good stories are hard to find in good shape, and they have been read. Yes, I have read it. In fact, this is not a great story, to tell you the truth. It's good to look at, but the story is a little lackluster, and I'm sorry to say that because Len Wein wrote it. He's not the best writer, but this was not anywhere where Claremont took over or anything, which I think was a great run. But it's nothing to sneeze at. What'd you say, Evan? Oh boy, June's got a taste for it now. Yeah, I'm not slabbing everything. I draw the line at family members, not slabbing them. I like them. They're a tangible thing to keep around, and plus they can't breathe in a slab, so that's like these can't breathe either, I think. But family members is where I kind of draw the line. Let's get this rolling for another couple minutes because I think I'll leave it out at 30 minutes, and then I don't know where I'm going to go from there. But like I said, this was not an easy decision for me to take part of my collection and start slabbing it. It's something I have a lot of unslabbed books, which could be either way. I can enjoy the rest of my collection or just start that little addiction going and slab everything. Everything comes at a price, and this was not cheap. My first batch wasn't too bad, but well, you know what? If you really want to preserve them, I say cremation is probably the best. You don't want to burn books, but burning people, that's your perspective, whatever you see fit. If you want to preserve them that way, that's one way. So like I said, this grading thing, it comes at a price, both out of the pocketbook and with it being part of my personal collection, that came at a price too. So now that we have all that, you guys decide. I know Evan just, he's probably going to start throwing money at me, but we'll see. Yes, make barbecue out of them. I like it. Yeah, like I said, yes, I do have a taste for it. So the next submission, which will probably come in a couple months from now, have a lot more heavy hitters. It has a lot more of my Silver Age stuff. I don't think I had any Silver Age in here, did I? No, this was all like my Bronze Age stuff. Yeah, these are all Bronze Age, and that's gonna be interesting because it has a lot of my lower grade stuff, but it's the more valuable Silver Age keys that I submitted. This is gonna be interesting, huh? Well, you saw my Bronze Age is like. That's cool. Was it Bronze Age, Copper Age, stuff like that? But with that said, I'm gonna wrap this up. And yeah, sure, why not? Why not? GPAP says hit that thumbs up, you dingus. Because I don't normally say it myself. It's something if you want to thumb it up, stuff like that, go ahead. You guys should know by now. If you like it, thumb it up. I'm not one to say that. But thank you. Thank you, GPAP. And thank you, all the rest of you who came back and saw this on the rewind. I greatly appreciate it. It's so much fun. This was a really great experience. So with that said, this is Comicfan. And as always, what is it that I say? Keep hunting or something like that. We'll see you later. Bye-bye.